Well, Justin Verlander said he was drafted number 3 in the country a year ago out of Old Dominion. He has a great power arm. He came up to Double-A about 3 weeks ago, struck out the first 7 hitters he faced. The Tigers, as I said, love power arms, and he is the definition of it.
Great numbers, obviously, on this season. Can throw the ball 100 miles an hour at times. His fastball has been clocked that high, and also has a tremendous curveball that'll just have jelly leg guys at the plate when that thing is on, and you add a circle change that he's able to gain control over, and you've got a pretty dominating pitcher on the mound.
Well, he's got great stuff, no question. And we look at the defense behind Verlander today, and you talk about athletes. These all-star games are great because you have guys with great tools, great athletic ability, and to me, you see the future of the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. And Bjoptin at shortstop, and Delman Young in right field, and those are 2 guys to focus on today. Very athletic, very talented, and his big brother's probably out here watching him play a little bit. I'll tell you, Bjoptin, great athlete. His young brother got first pick in the country this year in the draft by the Arizona Diamondbacks, and I'm sure his brother will be playing in this game sometime in the future as well.
So a chance for them to shine, and we'll show you some of the names who have shined in this game before and gone on to become very big stars in Major League Baseball. The All-Star game, of course, being played here in Detroit at their beautiful new ballpark. And on this magnificent day, it'll be 90 degrees, clear skies, little breeze blowing out towards left field at the moment. Yuniesky Betancourt will be leading it off. As you see, playing at Tacoma, he'll be playing shortstop in this ball game. And first ball hitting, and Upton, who we just talked about, short hops it, makes a running throw, and a good one. Jackson over there hauls it in, 1 pitch and 1 out.
Now slow hit ball, and Bjoptin comes hard at it, showing some athletic ability, being able to make the play on the run and make a throw. And that's been one of the big issues for Bjoptin so far, is his throwing. It seems like he's had some problems with his footwork. You see him charge here, glove hand, quick transfer to the throwing hand. Nice strong throw, a little bit off base, but nice play at first.
These pitchers will probably work about an inning apiece. 7-inning ball game, as we said. There are 10 pitchers, 9 or 10, depending on availability, decided before the game by the managers. Choose put up some numbers. Left-handed hitter swinging on that breaking ball down and away, and an 0-2 count in a hurry.
Well, he's a young player that was signed out of the World Tournament when it was in Canada and Winnipeg, and he is starting to shoot through this organization.
And that one's going to be out towards the gap. He's got some speed. It'll be hauled in, though. Young there to get it. That is Chris Young working out in center field. Chu is retired.
Chris Young has great range out in center field, and Razor Shines, the manager for him at the Double-A level, talked about what great speed and instinct he has in the outfield. A lot of the outfielders, the young players, would talk about how expansive this outfield is, what a test it will be for their ability to read the ball off the bat and get jumps on it.
Kendry Morales now up with 2 down and nobody on. Morales has moved, as many of these players have, through a couple of different levels already. Signed as a free agent by the Angels.
Well, there's some talk that they're hoping that he could be ready for September. He was probably the best modern young player to come out of Cuba. I actually saw him when he was 15 years old in Cuba. And he's the only player ever as a teenager to start for Industriales, the Yankees of Cuba, the only player ever to lead the league in home runs as a teenager.
Wow, that one was misjudged. As Young started in, it's going to end up as a double. Morales will come back to get it. Well, we were just talking about how much room there is in the outfield. He just learned how much room there was because he started in on the ball and it went by him.
Well, I tell you, a lot of young outfielders will tell you that playing in Major League stadiums, one of the things they have to make an adjustment to is the 3rd level of the stadium, the 3rd deck. They don't have that at the minor league level. Good swing by Morales right there. Hard against the front leg. Good rotation. Drives the ball. And Chris Young, a little bit of a banana route on it, but I don't think he had a play either way. And he knows pick it up with a bare hand and chuck it in.
So Kendry Morales delivers the double. And with 2 down, an RBI opportunity for the cleanup batter, who is Nelson Cruz. Cruz out of Monte Cristo in the Dominican Republic. 1998 pick. New York Mets will take the pitch up high for a ball.
Well, you talk about Nelson Cruz, and he was signed in 1998. Yes, I'm the one to blame on this one. We signed him and had him playing in the Dominican Summer League, and we were desperate for a backup shortstop. I traded him out of Dominican Summer League. He went to Oakland, played well. They've since moved him on to Milwaukee, and he's putting up some pretty big numbers right now. And All right, it's another one of the mistakes I made.
Look, I never said a word.
You had that
Peter,
knowing.
did I say one
you
word?
You had that knowing look in your eye.
That's not enough. The folks out there
Steve's
didn't
been
know
in mea
that.
culpa mood all day.
Mea culpa, mea culpa.
Hey, you know, it's just never good when your guys are in the future All-Star game.
That one is popped up at the mound. A very high sky here. The shortstop, Bjop튼, is there and puts it away, and that will do it. As the World Team is retired, no runs a hit, a base runner left on.